Our episode starts with Tyler walking to his car in a parking lot at night. He shuts the door just to find Vicki in his car. She complains about how cold she is and acting weird. He thinks she's on a drug bender, but she complains about how hungry she is and how she can't control it, whatever it is. As he lets her know he'll get her something to eat, she fangs out and attacks him.
Let's just get you home. What's wrong?
As he falls out of the car, Stefan holds her back while Damon erases Tyler's memory. They then take off with her. The next day at school, Matt gets a phone call from Vicki, who everyone thinks is missing. We then see that Damon and Stefan have her at their house. Stefan plays the angel and Damon plays the devil of Vicki's conscience when she openly wants to feed on humans, which was an annoying staple of season 1 of this show. Elena shows up and talks to Stefan, who basically tells her that because he's a drug addict, that's going to play into her vampire life, basically hinting she's going to have a blood addiction now, and they will keep her there until it's safe to have her around other people, which she takes issue with. During her next lesson at the Salvatore Vampire School with Stefan, she's told she must drink coffee so that she doesn't feel dead to humans. As she claims that all she wants is blood, but in a snotty, spoiled brat way and not a seductive way, she's told that she must live with that feeling and fight it. Vicki then goes to call Jeremy, who is her boyfriend and Elena's brother. Elena tries to stop her. Vicki gets angry and throws Elena against the wall and basically calls Elena on her hypocrisy the way Elena uses her brother Matt, as she now dates Stefan, and lets her know that she can do what she wants. Elena then cries to Stefan about it. Meanwhile, Vicki heads to Damon and complains about being bored, and he decides to take her out. Stefan tries to stop them, but Damon insists on teaching her all the fun new superpowers she has, like fast-forwarding the footage. She then uses it to escape and head home, but then realizes she can't go in without an invitation. That doesn't last long as Matt invites her in. He then grills her on what happened to her, accusing her of going off and getting high. Stefan tries to retrieve her, but Matt tells him to leave. Back in their home, Elena tries to convince Jeremy to let Vicki go. Jeremy tells her to mind her business, basically, and then he gets a call from Vicki to meet her at the school Halloween party. At the party, Matt informs Elena that Vicki is there dressed as a vampire, which freaks her out. Stefan confronts Vicki and tells her that she shouldn't be around people because she's exhibiting the symptoms of hunger. He takes Vicki to Elena, who then makes it seem as if Stefan is bothering her, to Matt and using that as a distraction to escape. Stefan tells Matt he's trying to help Vicki, but then we see Vicki finds Jeremy and takes off with him. She takes him out to the back of the building and tells Jeremy she has to leave Mystic Falls and asks him to come with her so they can be together forever. They have a makeout session, and then you get the stereotypical vampire gets too aggressive and bites the guy's lip till it bleeds cliche. She begins licking the blood until she loses control and fangs out.
Vicki! Vicki, what the hell? No, stop!
Before she can bite him, Elena attacks her with a 2x4 but gets tossed like a ragdoll, which shouldn't take much because she's like 5 pounds. Stefan then comes to her rescue and she disappears. As Elena and Jeremy run, Vicki appears and bites Elena. Stefan stakes her, killing her, and Matt freaks out at the sight of his dead, hot vampire girlfriend. Stefan takes Matt off and calls Damon to take care of the situation. When he shows up, Elena reads him the riot act for turning her and slaps him before she remembers that she's a bleeding woman confronting a vampire and then walks away. Matt confronts her about not being able to find Vicki, and Elena gives vague responses that somehow work before having a breakdown in her car. The episode ends with Elena consoling Jeremy about being hot vampire girlfriendless and then asking Stefan to make him forget. Stefan turns her down, but Damon volunteers to make him think she just left town and to be okay with it. The character Vicki does make some occasional sporadic appearances throughout the series in dream sequences and hallucinations from Jeremy and Matt, but as a vampire, she unfortunately is a one and done. That seems to be a running theme in the first season, since female vampires introduced tend to not make it out of the introductory episode alive, and just come back as ghosts whenever the series calls for it. Fortunately, if you want to see Kayla Ewell as a female vampire again, there's an entire episode of Batwoman dedicated to it that I've already reviewed. Link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. If you like these recaps, please leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to know every time I update. There is now an option to be a channel member where you'll get access to exclusive recaps from late night vampire catalogs like Showtime, Cinemax After Dark, USA Up All Night, and much more. If you want to help my channel grow, please check out my Patreon, where members can get exclusive content that can't be uploaded on YouTube, along with download options. Link is in the description.